Good morning. It is 10 to 8 and I am not in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I'm going to make myself a little protein shake. So, reason why I'm up so early is we're going on a little road trip today. We are going to the National Rabbit Festival, which is the UK's first ethical event that's all about rabbits. And it's run by Ivy Dene Rabbit Rescue. There's lots of volunteers from different rescues there. I have never been before, I've only just heard about it. It's like, it sounds really exciting. There's gonna be loads of vendors, there's gonna be educational talks, it's gonna be really super duper fun. So we're leaving very soon. My protein, because we need to have our protein. Now, I know there are things to be said. If you've seen our Instagram post or our community post, we've had some pretty devastating news recently, but I am going to leave that for another video because I don't want to dampen the mood in this one, and I've had this event booked for some time, so I just want to kind of focus on this and show you guys, especially if you're in the UK. If you are in the UK, give us a shout, just leave a comment below so I can know who's watching and who might be thinking about going to this event maybe in the future, or if you're going to be there, that would be awesome. I hope I meet some of you, but yes, we will talk.
As I was saying, this is an ethical event. So what does that mean? That means that this is not a rabbit show in the conventional sense. There are no rabbits allowed. There will be no rabbits there at all. It is just not an environment that a rabbit would ever feel comfortable in. It's going to be busy, it's going to be loud, there's going to be a lot of people. This is about celebrating rabbits. This is about educating people on proper rabbit care. It's about advocating for rabbit welfare and really pushing that idea of rabbits as companion pets, which is exactly what we do on our channel. It is also an all vegan event, so there'll be lots of different vegan food to try, which is really cool. It's basically an exhibition all about rabbits with so many like-minded people to talk to and tons of vegan food to eat. Alright, we've arrived at the East Midlands Convention Centre. The weather is disgusting. It's full. The parking was full, so we had to park like a mile up the road. So it's going to be busy, I think. It's going to be loud, and I really hope that we're going to be able to interview some people, but I don't know because the audio might be awful. But let's see. Science Selective still, you guys. We're always talking about Science Selective. This is what we've always fed our rabbits on. This is what Pepper and Wally always went crazy for. This is what I give them when we train. Everyone always asks me what training treats. It's these. Yep, it's these. And this gentleman here, what's your name?
Joe.
This is Joe? Lovely. He's just showing me some stuff. I've never seen this one before.
So these are our new nuggets.
Yeah.
With mint, thyme, basil, parsley and dandelion.
Great. Cool.
Botanical herbs which serve a second purpose as well as being tasty. Mint, thyme and basil have antioxidant properties in them, great for digestion. And dandelion is a diuretic, so will help with urinary problems. 20% herb. So, have a smell. So not only are they very appetizing, you will also see the different shapes in there. So the idea is that rabbits like to forage naturally.
Yeah.
So they will go and look for half moons or crescents or the love hearts, just to give them a little bit more stimulation. You know, a rabbit wants to be engaged with its food.
Are they in shops right now?
They will be in shops right now.
Okay.
These are supplements.
Okay.
Same as our treats, just one, maybe a couple a day, no more than that. Just to assist with digestive, urinary, vitamin C, or to help with their coats.
I like these. How much are these?
It should be around about sort of £4-5
Okay, cool.
ish. Those are sticks of fibre
Yes.
that have thyme in them. So they are 30% fibre, which is incredibly high. It was made in combination with vets who would say to us, look, we're getting so many rabbits that are coming in that are being fed mueslis and very low quality diets, and we cannot get them moved over onto hay. So we've created this. The thyme helps hide the taste. But once it's inside the rabbit, obviously it reintroduces hay and benefits of fibre into their diet. It is a little bit like going from, imagine you're a child and you're eating McDonald's or Frosties every morning for breakfast, and then saying to a rabbit, look, here's a Weetabix. Sometimes rabbits can be a bit fussy, a bit picky about it. Rub it against some fresh basil. They love basil, and it helps to just hide that taste and get the sticks inside them, and obviously then it will help with those teeth and the digestive system.
That's a nice tip, that one, because I know there are a lot of people out there that do struggle with getting their rabbits to eat hay. Tell us who you are and what you make.
Okay, we're Happy Henry's Homes. We make eco-friendly, slot-together products for rabbits, guinea pigs and hamsters mainly, but anything else people ask me for. They're all made from non-toxic plywood, so there's no formaldehyde in the glues that bond the plies together. So they're all completely safe to chew, and they're all obviously biodegradable. They're all slot together and quite light, so we can ship them worldwide without like excessive amounts of
I love
money
the
needed.
parcels and things, they're really
Yeah.
cute. What got you started?
It was a eureka moment, really, kind of thing. I just realised there wasn't anything out there. There were a few things for rabbits that were slot together, but there weren't things for hamsters. So I started really going to town on the hamster stuff, and then I sort of built it up and started putting rabbit and guinea pig things in there as well. So, and it sort of started with the castles, and then it's just kind of grown really. Sort of started with beds and castles, didn't I? And then
The bed's adorable, by the way,
yeah,
the little bunnies.
those are a second version of what I'd got.
Oh, okay.
So I started with the 6mm plywood, so they're a bit thinner, and now I'm using 9mm plywood now, so they're a bit chunkier.
Yeah. And do you have a whole workshop and stuff? Is it just
I've
you
got-
making them?
It's me making them, yeah, just me, yeah.
Oh, by yourself.
By myself, yeah. My son's helping me, but he's just doing all that.
How long have you been doing it for?
3 years now.
Oh, wow.
3 years, yeah. So
Yeah.
a full-time job, so yeah.
You thinking about outsourcing it and getting more people to...
Well, I've got my son helping me.
Yeah.
My daughter helped me for quite a while. She's got her own business now, but she was doing all the packing really, putting everything in boxes and wrapping stuff up. But I've got my son helping me now, and he's doing all that, lifting the boards on and off and all that, the heavy work, carrying the boxes out to the car, delivering stuff to the shop. So
You're doing all the design and
I do all the design, all the instructions,
all the cutting.
all cutting, sanding, everything. It's all done by myself. So yeah.
And do you have any rabbits of your own?
Yes, we do.
We have 2 rescue rabbits, don't we?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Robbie and Kitty.
You? What breed?
We don't know really. We think Robbie's a lion head and we're not sure. We think Kitty's maybe a New Zealand.
Is this,
not too
is this him?
No, that's not. We might have a picture of one of our other rabbits down there on that poster.
All right, I'm at the pillow ward stall. Very kindly invited me round here.
It's working for me now. Will.
So tell me about your product, tell me about the different hays you do.
So these are just some of the hays we do. So this is our meadow hay. This is our bestseller.
Yeah.
We make this ourselves. We've got a farm, so
Okay, cool.
where we can, we make it ourselves. If not, we get it from within 7 miles of the farm, where we can oversee the quality of it then.
Yeah.
This is our Timothy hay, which again comes off the farm, or we also have some that we down source. And we make sure, again, this is all our hays are below 15% moisture. So when they're in the big bales, you stick a probe into them and you can check the moisture content inside. If it's above 15, it will start turning brown and start heating up too much when it's drying, which then gives a tobacco-y smell, which it activates sugars but isn't that palatable to animals.
I see, okay.
And then another one here. So this is a blend. So this is farmer's blend. So we take the Timothy, we take the meadow hay, and then we add a little bit of this hay in here, which is called alfalfa, which is a legume. So it's part of the pea family, so it's got more protein, but that's 5% of that, 50%, 45%, and it's just a way of adding a bit of variety to the animal's diet.
People tend to still stick clear of alfalfa for older rabbits. Would you still say that this should be ladies?
I would say alfalfa for an older rabbit, as long as you're not overfeeding. If you was to say to be feeding its own body weight every day, that would be far too much for it. A smattering, say 5% in there, it's going to give them a bit more protein, a bit more energy. And if it is going to cause any issues, if it's an older animal, by the time it's going to do anything, it's a strange one. Alfalfa's not deadly for animals, but it's certainly, you do have to be a little bit careful with it, and that's why we only put 5% in there.
And the good thing about it, having it in there a little bit, it helps some rabbits that maybe have issues eating hay.
It's variety.
It's
variety, different textures, different flavours, different proteins, different minerals. Again, so you've got 3,000 types of grass in a meadow, potentially in meadow hay.
Yeah.
So again, all these different textures and varieties of minerals and vitamins that they'll get from different plants helps just enrich their diet.
Would you say meadow hay is better for rabbits then than Timothy? Because I'm from I lived in the US for about 11 years, and in the US it's all about the Timothy hay.
But it's an American grass. That's why. Timothy comes from the farmer. That's the guy who invented this or started using this mostly was a guy called Timothy. That's why it gets its name, Timothy.
There you go, I'm learning new things.
So there we go. It's the Americans we have to blame. You've got a lot of long-stranded fibre in here.
Yeah.
So for rabbits and their digestive systems, especially for the second time that it goes through them, they need that long-stranded fibre to make their guts work hard, and that keeps them healthy. You're going to get Timothy and other long ryegrasses, Italian ryegrass. You're going to get, as you can see here, you're going to get that coarser stem stuff in there. Comes down to budget, it comes down to your animal, it comes down to how you feel about it as well. I would say, is this a premium hay? Yes, it is. It's more difficult to grow as a single crop, and it probably does have slightly more benefits. But again, if you want the variety, and it will depend on the animal. That's what's eating at the end of the day.
Yeah. Are these the only hays you do? Do you do any hoe hay or anything?
Yes,
like that?
we've just brought back. How funny you should ask. Literally, baled some Wednesday. We bought green oat hay has just come back to us, and we do a Timothy coarse and soft that are herbal lays that we've planted. Same 15 seeds of grass went into two fields. They reacted very differently to what was planted due to soil content, pollinators, etc. So we've got a coarse version of it and the soft, and we've just brought those back, and this is the second year that we've done that. So again, it's just seeing how even in the same fields you get the different crops, even though you put exactly the same seed mixes in. Yeah.
You know all things hay, I love it.
It's my dad, he was a farmer.
And
yes.
Do you live on the farm?
Yes. Well, I don't live on the farm, I work, I've taken over from him.
Okay.
He's retired now, we put him out to pasture.
And so it's his company, is it?
It was.
Who's this over here?
This is my lovely wife Elizabeth.
Hello. How
This is the real boss now.
Oh, are you?
Dad left, wife took over.
Yeah, I've seen you guys online and stuff, so yeah,
Oh dear.
it's good to see you guys. Yeah, and it's good to hear about your haze and know a bit more.
Yes, if there's anybody that knows about hay, it's you.
Certainly.
Well,
It sounds like it. Do you have rabbits of your own?
no, we have dogs at the minute, so it was our Springer would probably be a little bit too excited around the rabbit, so we have to balance it up. Potato starch. So this is fully compostable. We try not to use plastic. We are trying to move away from plastic, so it's all about sustainable.
What's your company?
Yeah, so we're Chewy Chews UK. We started 5 years ago, and basically we started during the COVID lockdown 2020. Yes, we all did, all our little entrepreneurs, and we started just basically making our own rabbit treats for our own rabbits in our kitchen. Put them on Instagram, and basically, a lot of people were going like, "Oh, where did you get them?" No, we just made them. They're just for fun. And it kind of snowballed from there, really. We got an Etsy store and, gradually built up. And now we actually launched our product line yesterday, or today actually.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sampling, a lot of
This took
testing.
us in the packet. So yeah, these took us over 2 years to figure out and to complete. So this is a big deal for us. And then it's got like the about us and everything. And these are 100% grain free. The reason we started our business was we wanted to be super transparent, eco-friendly, and we also wanted all natural ingredients. So a lot of the kind of treats that you would see in pet stores would be a lot of harmful ingredients, coconut, things like that. And that's the reason why we primarily started, because we thought, well, we'll make them for our own buns because we couldn't find anything we liked. And then it just kind of, escalated really. And we've been doing it 5 years now.
Hoping to develop on this even more so with different flavours.
We're international. We're with lots of other companies here. We work very closely with Elliot at Hoppy Acre. We've got 5 rescue buns. So we've got a lot of rabbits. And they're like our life really, our main focus, 100%.
So this is just everything you do. You just focus all your.
Self-employed for about 2 years.
2 years now, so I run this full time. Billy helps me, and his whole family help me.
Yeah, that's
So
the
family
key.
run business.
To have the whole family.
And yes, for sure.
It's taken probably 2 months to build this level of stock.
Yeah, because everything's completely handmade, handcrafted from scratch. So literally like artisan bakery for like small animals.
Separate kitchen to make all these cakes. I like how you make how people can make rabbit treats in their own kitchen. It's like put this stuff in the blender, and I'm like, what? To be cleaning now.
Oh yeah, no, we have
Our blender's got given up a long time ago.
yes, separate outbuilding, and we're aiming to get a unit eventually, but obviously some overheads. Since it's COVID, it's so good for us to stay in house.
Thus we can give.
Make them from home.
Ultimately, the prices are affected because of that, and we're trying to make it affordable for everybody. I think that's one thing both of us really we didn't want to make a product that people sort of had to second guess whether they could get it or not.
We started this product line because not only did we want to offer this for like wholesale and have that option to supply in bulk, but also because this is a lot more of a crumblier base, so it's actually good for rabbits with dental issues and sensitive digestive systems and stuff. So that's completely all natural. And then we've got pea flour bases that we hand make as well. Oh, we're Startup Award winners. Got to mention that bit, got to throw that one in. Yeah, so we won
Congratulations!
East of England.
So great. And are these going to be in pet shops soon?
Hopefully, fingers crossed. We've got some interviews and like meetings lined up.
Now.
Well, we asked to be on Dragon's Den, and we said that maybe in the future we'll come back. So we're open doors, still like.
We do want to keep it family run as well.
Yes,
So
we want it to be like.
It would have been a good experience.
Yeah, lovely.
Buying these from these guys. This is so cute. It's all stamped with National Rabbit Festival on it. And I think Wally's going to really like chewing these. guys, this is Beth. You have founded this whole event.
Yeah,
is that right?
It's all my fault.
Well, it's amazing. The turnout's like unreal.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going really well.
I've been trying to get into talks and I haven't been able to.
You have to be there on the dot. Get your
It's
seat.
insane. I'm really happy seeing how busy it is.
Yeah.
Because it really does show how many people love their rabbits and how many
Exactly.
people want to give their rabbits the best.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really nice. But yeah, talk to me about, so you run
Ivy Dene Rabbit Rescue, yeah. So we've been going 5-6 years. This came obviously before the festival. I kind of felt like Ivy Dene was doing as much as it could on a local level, so I thought we need to do this on a bigger scale and to invite more people to come. Let's do this nationally, and so this is kind of how this happened. But Ivy Dene is still my baby. It's still like we do so much important work.
How long have you been going?
Over 5 years now. I forgot our 5-year anniversary, and definitely past the 5-year mark now.
And where are you based?
So we're in Leeds, West Yorkshire.
Right, yeah. And how many rabbits do you have in your care?
So at the moment it's not as much as we normally would have, because we're doing a big housing fundraiser and project to be able to build more housing. So we've got all the plans, it's all going, it's all happening. We're just trying to raise money to try and get there. So at the moment we're mostly foster based, so we have between 10 and 20 rabbits at one time, depending on what fosters we have. But this housing will allow us to have another 15 spaces on top of that. So yeah, we're getting there.
And you're just funding this from just donations? And
Yeah, exactly. It's just people being kind and caring about the rabbits, caring about what we're doing.
What inspired you to set it up?
It's a long story. My boyfriend Rob, he had a friend who had lots of rabbits who were breeding out of control. At the time, my mental health was really low, and I wasn't able to work. So I took these rabbits in to try and pour myself into something, and then fell in love with these rabbits, fell in love with the rehoming process in some ways, and and turning the lives of these rabbits around, their vaccinations, neuters, matching them up into bonding pairs, and it just gave me so much more life than I'd had in so long, so all I wanted to do was continue that. So I kind of got inspired by other people and learned about how I could continue that, and that's what I've done ever since, really, just kept that going.
Your fosters, do they live locally?
Yeah, so
around the country.
we're quite locally based. I'm quite picky with vets. I really like to meet all the rabbits that come through us. So yeah, we are quite local, West Yorkshire based.
Yeah. And so, if anybody wanted to look you up on social media,
So it's Ivy Dene Rabbit Rescue. That's IVYDENE. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere.
one last question.
Yes.
Are you thinking of doing more events in other parts of the country?
I know everyone wants to know this. Yeah, we've definitely got a demand in Scotland. We've definitely got a demand further south. Right now, I don't have plans for this. I want to put everything I have into this one event, because this took a real solid year of work to create this, and I don't want to split that effort and make the events less high quality. So at the moment it's definitely putting as much as we can into this one national event.
When did you start?
So this is our second year. So
You started last year?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it was about 9 months for the first year, and then we've had since then to prep for this year.
Cool. Because I hadn't heard about it until...
Yeah, there's so many people here, but there's still so many people who don't know, so it's...
No, it's so funny. I was reading some comments from another YouTuber's video, and it was someone from the UK saying about an American bunny fest. They were like, I wish we had this in England. I was like, we do! So
it's just building that, it's growing it, and I think doing it nationally is the best way to do that, and who knows, maybe in the future we'll be able to do different.
it'd be good to have like 2 days, like dog festivals, like that whole
You know
weekend.
what, I worry, because all these stallholders have rabbits. It's a lot to have 2 days with people to be away from their rabbits.
True.
That's my kind of drawback. There's something there, isn't it, to be considered.
Yeah. I'm going to be home.
Lovely.
It's lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for this event.
Wow. What a packed day. I'm so impressed with that turnout. I really am. Beth's done an incredible job putting that together. Hats off to her. And, each year, it's just going to keep growing as well. To be honest, I wish there'd been more time in the day. I feel like there were so many stands I didn't get to visit and so many people I didn't get a chance to meet. I totally forgot to get some footage of the whole array of food trucks and the very tasty loaded vegan hot dog from Fostages, which I had to inhale in an attempt to get to a talk on time. I didn't, but I did make it into Molly Varga's talk on e-caniculi. She's a veterinarian, she's a rabbit specialist, and it was super informative. I can't speak highly enough of this event. I will be back next year. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And a quick shout out to the guys who came and said hello to me. You know what, in all the craziness, I realised I completely didn't get your names. But it was a delight to hear how your training's going on with your bunny, and I really do hope you keep it up. I hope to see more of you at TNRF 2025. Can anyone help with that? Come here. You want to try one of these? Look. Look. Peek on. Yay! Good boy.